Saga here, and I wanted to make a little video sharing, is WoW Classic era worth playing today in the big 26? We're right about in the middle of the year, and I must say, this is the Whitemane Classic era cluster. So it's a big conglomerate of multiple servers all together. And as you can see, I mean, it's pretty popular. You got people dancing, chilling, and tons of players all around here on the server. This is Stormwind, of course, and you can see it's just as poppin' as ever. I've been enjoying leveling up a druid. He's level 26 right now, and as most of you know, I play a 60 rogue, mostly tier 1, tier 2. It is AV weekend, and there's tons of people queuing up. You know, this is just one little spot. Every AV spot looks like it's just popping. And the beautiful thing about this, right, is you have tons of people questing, doing dungeons, leveling up. You can see here Stockades has almost a full group going, just looking for a tank. I was actually going to do it with them, but I don't have time right now. But look at that. You know, I would have logged in and instantly had a group to do a dungeon with as a druid to do some tanking. You got another guy here, and usually there's a lot of people. Sometimes I see this entire thing full of people looking to do dungeons. So, pretty incredible to see that, you know, Classic era is not slowing down. If anything, it seems like it's been picking up. I mean, look at all these pets here for some reason, just chilling. So it's pretty incredible, pretty cool. Look at this. You got a guy up here kneeling down. Now, this is a active and full server.
Well
Now,
met.
we're gonna go over here
Be
to
careful.
Lakeshire, and you know, go turn in some quests. I've been enjoying doing a mixture of dungeon raiding and questing. Look at that beautiful Stormwind. And it's just it is a pleasure going through after playing a 60 for so long. Going through and questing on a class that I've never played before. It's definitely a fun experience. And the cool thing about Classic era is, you know, because I've only pretty much leveled a warrior and a rogue, I think multiple times now. And then the one other class that I've leveled is a shaman, all the way to 60. You know, if you have classes you haven't leveled yet, it's a completely different experience that you can enjoy. And it is different because you're playing a different class, and it is entirely different to play a druid than it is a warrior or a rogue, or, you know, whatever class you're playing. They're all very different, and that's, I think, a special thing that Classic has going for it. Each class has a lot of its own abilities and unique advantages and disadvantages, but a druid's been a pleasure to level because they're just so versatile, and that really is a good thing for leveling and just experiencing the world. I'm excited for level 30 when I'm going to get travel form, and you know, that's just a pleasure compared to having to deal with, you know, getting level 40 and getting a mount. So even here, you'll notice over here in Red Rig, right, you have players galore. There's people walking around and leveling, and you see a guy just landed right there. It's at level 40. You have another guy right here. I'm literally, you know, just logged into the game, and I'm filming this video, and you can see, you can't make this up. There's actual people playing the game. Red Ridge has been crazy. Here's some more people. Right? It's actually alive. You can actually see people leveling up. It's not just a bunch of level 60s at max level, max gear. No, there's a lot of new people playing that don't even have level 60s, which is actually pretty crazy, right? You would expect most people to have alts, max
Light
level,
be with
max
you,
gear.
or the Alliance.
No.
Go with honor, friend. Light
They
bless
don't.
you. Go with honor, friend.
I'm sure a lot of people do. Hey, we just got honored with Darnassus. Awesome.
Good day to you.
Darnassus, Darnassus, I think that's how you say it.
See you later.
So, very cool. You know, if you feel like, oh, I'm going to play level 60, I'm going to play Classic Era, and I'm going to be left in the dust. Everyone's going to be max level. There's not going to be anyone for me to play with. I'm going to be way out geared. No, that's not true. There's a lot of people leveling with you level 1 all the way to 20, 40, 60. There's people at all levels to play with, quest with, and gear up with. That means when you hit level 60, there's also going to be other guilds and people looking to do raids and gear up. And the beautiful thing about Classic Era is it still does have normal raids going on where, you know, you're not just doing GDKPs, but it also has the GDKP, so you can still get all the gear that you want from, say, let me put it this way, you can still get gold from raiding, which is a very, very nice way to be able to farm gold. If you don't like to farm gold the old school traditional way, which is getting some kind of profession or farming in some kind of way, then you can still do GDKPs and get all the gold that way while enjoying doing raids with people, killing bosses at the same time. And it's also a very easy way to get gear too. You do the raids, you get the gold, eventually you can bid and get the gear. And a lot of times too, if no one wants the gear, you can bid for the lowest price and get gear really quickly, pretty easily. On the flip side, you can also do regular raids that aren't GDKP and roll on items, or, you know, whatever, however they're setting it up, right? So very, very cool that you have kind of the option, because I know there's other versions of WoW where they didn't allow that, right? There's no GDKPs allowed, and that kind of restricts your ability to decide how you want to raid. Classic's very versatile, where you can, you know, decide when you want to play, how long you want to play. You can disappear for a couple months, come back. Your character's going to be right where you left them. You don't have to worry about, you know, the season being over or something, or, you know, your character no longer being valid because there's a new expansion out or something. You can go away for a year and come back and it's still here, and you can just leave right off where you left off. So definitely something to consider. If you don't have a lot of time to play World of Warcraft, the best part about Classic is you can log on for 15 minutes, you know, do a little bit of questing, some leveling, log off. You could do this for a year or years and eventually slowly hit 60. Pop on a day when you have some time to raid, when you're finally 60, do some raids, hop off. You don't have to be in a hardcore guild with, you know, raid times and all this stuff. So it's awesome to see that Classic is so popular. I think it's just going to continue to get more popular because there is a lot of normies that want to be able to play in the style that I just mentioned, and Classic does that the best. And not only that, but it's also just, I think, one of the best versions of World of Warcraft. So naturally, people are going to like it. So yeah, guys, this is just my short video I wanted to make, talking about Classic Era, my experience. How is the server doing over on the Whitemane PvP cluster? You guys can see that it is popular and going well. So if you want to, hopefully this video helped you. If you're wondering, oh, is it popping? What's going on? Is it worth my time? I just answered all those questions for you. Give me a sub, like, share the video to another World of Warcraft friend who might be wondering what's going on. Is it going to be worth your guys' time to level together? And hit me up. My name is Saga Official on Whitemane. That's the character I'm playing. Also, High Lord Saga is my other account, my main character. Give me a follow, reach out, say what's up. If you want to play, I'll be here. Thank you, and have a good